Let's play some Sephiroth Broodscale, shall we? Hello. Little dingo jump scare. Little dingo jump scare part 2. Playing as Living End, I'm fairly confident, so the Soul Guide Lantern should be pretty good. We're gonna get our Overgrown Tomb here. Play a Halfling and pass, and I'm pretty confident I'm just gonna deploy the Soul Guide Lantern next turn, but I guess I could Rumble instead. Emrakul's kind of awkward. We'll see what they do. We'll see. Does nothing. Saga. Yeah, let's start with a Rumble. Where's the Sephiroth? A Blade? A Llanowar Wastes. Spartan! Thank you for the tier 1. I want the Sephiroth. I mean, the Sephiroth is pretty nice here. The problem is that if I have it in the graveyard, it's even better. Take the Sephiroth. Play our Saga. Play our Soul Guide Lantern, exile our own land if it resolves. Pass. Sephiroth. Appreciate the 47 months, Spartan. Thank you for the continued support. Hopefully we give the hands to Living End here. Nothing would make me happier than giving Living End the hands. Probably gonna Wistfulness the Soul Guide Lantern. Don't you do it. Well, that ain't good. Thank you for the probably 21 months. Appreciate ya. Needle. What do I even want a needle? Boseiju, maybe? Blind Needle fetch for Aura. Sky Turtle, maybe? I'm gonna name Boseiju. But also, am I playing the Sephiroth and sacrificing the Delighted Halfling? I think so. It's gonna get swept away to the Living End, which is fine. At least I can get my Delighted Halfling back, probably. Alright, I'd rather stir. Man. Alright, we'll try to set up for Infinite next turn. And then jam this Emrakul, maybe. They tap out for the Living End anyways. Overlord of the Baelmerk. Returns Wistfulness. Bins an Endurance. Passes. Well, I think we go for it. Equip the blade. And then we kill them. Yeah, buddy. Look at Sephiroth go. Just out here killing people. Vexing Bauble. Grafdigger's case doesn't work, right? Cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Oh, wait. No, I guess exile first, yeah? Yeah, I don't think it works. He's the best. Not me, Sephiroth. Sephiroth's the best. Kind of surprised I didn't get hit by Living End. But I'm thankful for it. It's not Thanksgiving, but it might as well be. Also a cut. Maybe Ancient Stirrings? Ancient Stirrings finding Vexing Bauble's nice, though. I could cut 1 Stirrings, 1 Emrakul. Oh, it's a 61? Wait, did I just register a 61 card list? Why do I have 61? What do I have too many of? The list I copied is 60, but I have one too many lands. Why do I have one too many lands? 4 temple, 2 forest. Holy shit, it added the swamp into my deck. Okay. +1 swamp. I guess I must have added lands to my deck, and I went to add the correct forest, and it put a swamp in my deck as well, and I didn't notice. Oh, Shimata. I think I'd keep this lead Urza Saga, maybe. It's a little risky, though. Hey, dude, I really like your list, but I'd rather have one more tweak. What's in a forest? Didn't mean to do that. I swears it. Oh, Thoughtseize. So if I lead Urza Saga on 1, I pass, they Wistfulness, I lose. I guess I just Thoughtseize instead. Yeah, when I top 8, this is going to be so embarrassing. Just kidding, I'm not going to top 8. Snot Sneeze. What the? Murderous Rider. Charles Agent Wistfulness Harvester. Tan's really good. I mean, I think I just take the Shardless Agent. I could take one of these and try to land screw them. But the odds of that happening are pretty slim. Like, I could take the Generous Scent and then they don't have double green for Wistfulness, but then they can evoke it with blue anyways. I think I just take the Shardless. I could take the Wistfulness, but then it's just gonna come back anyways. That's not an easy Thoughtseize decision, though. I could see it being maybe Wistfulness. I could see it being one of the 2 lands. I don't know. I registered Sephiroth. Like a Chad. Puts 1 card on top. Well, that's probably another Cascader. I don't think I can play Urza Saga because of Wistfulness. I mean, I could. I think I just played Temple Rumble. Fleshraker or Sephiroth. I guess I take the Sephiroth because Fleshraker dies to the Harvester. We found the Chad. A whole week. It's actually like a week and 2 days or something. There's a lot of travel time between here and Amsterdam. 9 whole days. Murderous Rider's crazy tech. Grabs his subtlety. That means they have a Cascader in hand. Vexing Bauble. It's a pretty big draw. I think we go Drum into Broodscale. Then they have to Wistfulness the Vexing Bauble. If they draw a land, they can Wistfulness the Vexing Bauble and Harvester the Broodscale. Oh. Oh shit. I don't have anything to sink my infinite mana into, though. Nah, Speaker's not free. Speaker costs a mana. Speaker just filters colors. Sephiroth doesn't kill them because they have a subtlety in hand. I can make them spend the subtlety, which is probably fine. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can leave the Urza Saga up also. I don't think there is. Maybe that's just fine that I can't leave the Urza Saga up. Oh, they have Force Negation also. Dang, nabbit. I guess that means I Sephiroth sack the Broodscale. Then I have a Broodscale in my graveyard and I can go get another blade. And I also have 2 more Broodscales in my hand. If they do end up casting the Living End and they don't have an Endurance, then I get to bring back the Fleshraker and a Broodscale. So I think they probably just have to leave up Harvester this turn. Alright, let's think. If they leave up Harvester, I can go get a Vexing Bauble. I think I just get a Vexing Bauble. Make a Construct. Maybe it's better to get a Soul Guide Lantern. Could Needle the Harvester. I think I boarded out the Needle. I did board out the Needle. Hmm. Nice Blade Pass. Very interesting game. I wonder if Soul Guide Lantern was better. I think Vexing Bauble is probably still better. Seems like a very tough matchup for Living In. I actually think I might be able to checkmate them. No, I guess I won't be able to. Well, maybe. Depends on what they have in their hand, I guess. FOV. Alright, let's do this. Float a green. So just sack the Vexing Bauble with a green. I'm not going to be able to win this turn anyways. Sorry to play my land drop. Thoughtseize would have been a nice one. Okay, well, I'm out of good stuff. I'm out of disruption for Living In. So now if they're Living In me, things can get pretty problematic. And I know they have the Harvester still. Down to just the 1 blade left. Or 2 blades left, I guess. So this list playing 3 or 4 blade. It's playing 3 blade. So I'm down to 1 blade left. So I'm probably going to have to find another way of winning this game. Sephiroth? Mayhaps? I think they're pretty priced into casting Living In here. No, maybe they don't even have Living In. It's gonna have to be something beats. This Thoughtseize should be pretty nice as well. This is gonna trigger Sephiroth, right? I discarded a Living In. They did have Living In their hand. Let's start on Thoughtseize and see what they have. -2/-2 on the Sephiroth. Okay. Shardless Agent, Flare of Denial. I'll take the Shardless Agent. I'm gonna go with Stirrin for a Kozilek's command. Play land. Play Cozy. Exile, make X spawns. Spawns, exile. And then no creatures have died this turn. So I could flip Sephiroth. That's 4 damage. 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. I think that's lethal. Why is he so sick? Why is he so sick? Fuck, he has so much aura. I don't know if I want to lead on Urza Saga here, or if I want to wait. I don't know what my opponent's playing. How doing, Grass? See you over on YouTube. What's my opponent playing? Do we know? Nope. Goldfish went down. Here lies Goldfish. I think in the dark I'm not supposed to lead on Urza Saga on 1. So I think I just go Llanowar Wastes into Vexing Bauble. Fiery Islet Pass. Prowess? This could mean one of like 2 things. It's either Prowess or Storm. Ooh. And what voice are we talking about? Could be Affinity also. Oh, if it's Affinity, we kind of hose them, huh? Alright, let's just play a Broodscale and pass. 2 Fiery Islets is probably, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And they're probably very sad right now. Oh, Vexing Bauble's good right now. What's the oldest paper card you have? I own some duels. I think that's probably the oldest paper cards I have. Well, I might as well go for the win. Alright, let's go. I have a foreign black border Badlands, and the rest of them are revised. I owned one of each duel for playing Paper Storm. Vexing Bauble's in. I think Soul Guide Lantern can come out. I forgot I'm at 61 cards. Maybe push isn't so bad. I don't have a lot of fetches to maximize it though. Culling Ritual, Thief of Existence, and Nature's Claim all seem fine. I don't think I want Emrakul's. Ancient Stirrings? Yeah, I've been to Eternal Weekend once, and that was like the one time I've ever played Paper Legacy. And I haven't played Paper Legacy since Eternal Weekend 2024. There's been collecting dust. I think this looks fine. Turn 1 Vexing Bauble, snap it off. Yeah, accruing investment. Reminisced last weekend at an RSQ about grief scams of the past and got flexed on by a guy with young dingo signed griefs. Oh, hell yeah. That's my goat. 10's quite good. We can hit some land drops. They shocked in a Steam Vents past and got Vexing Bauble. They didn't have a consign. I do sign cards. I do. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that Urza Saga. Then we can Thief Existence the weapons manufacturing. Ooh, Saga. Give me that. I'm kind of surprised my opponent just didn't play all their 0 drops on turn 1. It's usually the best way of playing around Vexing Bauble, but they might be waiting for Pinnacle Emissary here. And they're gonna just counter all the 0 drops. Okay, they did not play their 0 drops. I think the most efficient thing to do is either play Broodscale and use the thingy, or that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just level it up now, play around Galvanic Blast if they have Galvanic Blast. I think they have Furnace Dragon, I hope so. Furnace Dragon D's. Sometimes I feel like a 0 drop. So deep, yet so true. Whoa, that's a lot of pineapples. Holy schmoly. Just tap out for a Kappa Cannoneer. Needle. My blade. Holy drone token. I have an idea. If I go and get... Hold on, can I one-shot them? I grab a Springleaf Drum. I play Sephiroth and I Culling Ritual. 1, 2... So Springleaf Drum, land drop, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I mean... I don't see why not. I make black mana here. Culling Ritual, sweet. Black, green, 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 green. I have 11 mana. Opponent takes a bajillion damage. I get another Fleshraker. And I get to play a Fleshraker. And sadly, that's all I can do. But I get to attack him down to 2. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was not close. This hand's acceptable, I think. My opponent played a Guide of Souls. Uh-oh. Oh, Broodscale Mirror. Sephiroth is extremely good in the Broodscale Mirror. It could be Lantern. Facts. I hadn't thought about that. Skateboard. Opponent zooming over there. I chose Urza Saga. Well, let's play a Saga, a Mite, and a Rumble. think we pick up the Broodscale. Alright, well, we got combo next turn. Fleshraker. Plays the Saga. Myco Spawn. Kozilek's command. Play the Broodscale. Play the Blade. Equip the Blade. I don't think there was any way we could have gotten the actual kill this turn. Maybe I could have filtered mana with the Broodscale ability. We do get to cast an Emrakul here. And we'll just turn this into a 20 power creature and then move the blade over. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta do the math now. I guess I didn't have double green anyways. Oops. Oh well. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine, I guess. Exile each opponent's graveyard. So I can make sure with Commercial District that they're not drawing anything relevant. I can also cycle their Soul Guide Lantern. See what they're drawing, I guess. A land. Okay. Scoopers. I don't want these Vexing Baubles. Fatal Push seems fine. Disenchant seems fine. Thief is playable. I don't think Culling Ritual is super good here. Thoughtseize kind of feels like overboarding to me. Probably don't need these Ancient Stirrings. I don't think I want this Soul Guide Lantern either. I think I'm about to lose this game to energy. This Blood Moon's destroying me. Not really, I just haven't drawn a spell since this Blood Moon came down. This hand's weird. It's Mortuary's bad vibes, but I think it's a keeper anyways. Could put Cavern on Delighted Halfling. Might have been the play. Oh boy, they drew in a Johnny. Here's Johnny. Nature's Claim the Haywire Mite. Passes back. Broodscale Blade, Thief, Sephiroth. I think I gotta get my homie. Another one. What's my opponent have in their hand? Apparently nothing. Kind of crazy. I still haven't drawn a spell against this Blood Moon. It's been like 4 turns later. K commands with no colorless. Oh, they just scooped. Alright. I still haven't drawn a spell. Tron used to be cheap once upon a time. Cheapest deck's Affinity. Right, right. Affinity, known cheap deck. And speaking of Affinity, Snotcast. I'm just supposed to kill the Saga. Become land destruction. If you need a free Affinity deck, let me know. It's kind of tempting. I mean, shit, if you're not using it for a week, mayhaps I bring it with me at least. I was supposed to play the Halfling instead. Oh, here's Cappy. Yeah, Lantern do be expensive as hell now. Hmm. I could Boseiju this Kappa. Maybe I was supposed to activate the Broodscale. Probably not. Need to find that blade. I have a feeling they're going to reprint Mox Opal soon. As a bonus sheet card, at least. They have no reason that they can't. I think a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff is also going to get reprinted in the Hobbit bonus sheet. I've been feeling that for like a year. When did Mox Opal get unbanned? It's been like 2 years? A year and a half? And they plan sets out 3 years in advance? It'll be soon. December 13th, 2024? Yeah, it'll be like next year. We'll get that Mox Opal reprint. Trust. Well, I don't think that Boseiju plan is going to pan out very well anymore. I might as well just try to draw a blade then. Or Kozilek's command or something. Or another Sephiroth. I think I'm probably gonna crack this Vexing Bauble. And blocking with Emery does seem a little weird, right? I'm gonna sack this Fleshraker. Don't really have spells to cast. I have Metallic Rebuke. That'd be kind of a bummer. Alrighty. Well, they're gonna gain a lot of life with this Kappa. I'm pretty happy that they blocked with Emery. Emery was gonna be very, very good for them. I can still Boseiju this Kappa Cannon here next turn. But I really need to draw something. Them not equipping the Shadow Spear is crazy to me. Maybe they know something I don't. I might crack a Tormod's Crypt so that way I can't top deck an Emrakul. They must have another Metallic Rebuke if they're leaving up 2 mana here and not equipping the Shadow Spear. It's the only thing I could think of. Another Fleshraker. Does that kill them? So I can play the Fleshraker, trigger the other Fleshraker. They take 1, they go to 9. And then I can adapt the Broodscale. If I adapt the Broodscale, they take 2 more, they go to 7. I can attack them for 5, they go to 2. So no. Oh, wait, they go to 1, right? Can also gain life with the claws. Yeah, they would go to 1 without the claws. Opal. Tips Fedora. Yeah, I'll pay for the ward. First time in history that anybody's ever paid for the Capican in the reward. I guarantee you, they definitely have a Metallic Rebuke in their hand. They're sitting here like, what the fuck? Fucking Boseiju. Redirect Lightning, holy. Untimely Malfunction. So I can gain 3 life from eating stuff. Rumbies. I guess they valued having the land instead. I found the Metallic Rebuke. Pay for it. Grab a blade. Trigger, trigger. Play the blade. Trigger, trigger. Culling Ritual. Nature's Claim ×2. Vexing Bauble ×2. Thief of Existence. Emrakul bad. Fatal Push is like fine, I think. Soul Guide Lantern, probably not. I have Emery, but I have ways of dealing with Emery. Ancient Stirrings can come out. How much do I care about this Fatal Push? Maybe I don't care about this Fatal Push. Not very good at triggering Revolt. I split it with Chad. Alright, I'm down. Maybe Ancient Stirrings is better than Rumble. I mean, not really. I think I'd rather have the Rumble. I cut Rumble because I'm cutting Emrakul, but I'm also just cutting Emrakul because they're a 4 Tormod script deck, and if they anticipate the Emrakul is going to come down, then they could just pop a Tormod script preemptively. I don't know. Maybe Ancient Stirrings is better, but I like the card selection from Rumble a lot. Being able to take Sephiroth and not being able to take Sephiroth off of Ancient Stirrings, or I guess I could take a Halfling if I really wanted to. And the spawn is pretty relevant for banking mana for the following turn. Yeah, if you ever stick an Emrakul against them, it's sweet, but you know, very often get the stick and Emrakul against them. Oh yeah, sort my deck by rarity. And it's quite good. I see Tamia very often in Affinity. Yeah, they are kind of on a weird list. I think they were thinking about rebuking Delighted Halfling here. They tap out, they die. At least I'm fairly confident they die. Well, that's kind of correct. They're probably debating if they want to pop it now or wait. My mana. I wonder what they get off the Saga. I'm hoping they don't have a weapons manufacturing. If they have weapons manufacturing Claws of Gix, then we're in a lot of trouble. Could just name Blade of the Bloodchief here. See, that's a good quote. Don't cheat, chat. Chad loves to cheat. Bauble Kappa. Okay. It's time to do a big think. I need 2 green mana. Can I get 2 green mana? I don't think I can. Damn, it sucks. Play the Blade now. Play the Fleshraker. I'm out of green. Yeah, that's not happening. I do have a land drop. Why I search Haywire Mite? Or should I have searched instead? Because I have to kill this needle. Yeah, I still have a land drop. I don't think it's enough because I need green for Haywire Mite. Maybe I'm stupid. Oh, I'm just thinking I have to cast this other Fleshraker when I don't. So I cast this, I cast this. That's free. And then I equip the blade. And I sack the Haywire Mite, which triggers it. Oh, okay. That's the part I was missing. Just being stupid, I guess. I'm like thinking I have to start the turn by casting a Fleshraker, and I just don't. I'm just really dumb, chat. This is a new Broodscale copy pasta. So what's the problem? Just win the fucking game. Fantastic. I think his hand's a keeper. It goes turn 1, Overgrown Tomb, Halfling, turn 2, Rumble, Springleaf Drum, plus make another mana. So it is land heavy, though. And if Reed's hand's good, I'm gonna die on like turn 2, 3. Probably turn 3. Turn 2 is pretty uncommon. Then I need to go Saga on one. I was thinking about that too. Oh yeah, if I went Saga Springleaf Drum, then I could have played Halfling Rumble anyways. I'd have access to one less mana here though. It's probably a mistake on my part. Sephiroth Halfling, Saga Bauble. I don't think any of these do anything, so I should probably just take Sephiroth. I definitely should have gone Saga on one. Aura Reveal. Picks up the Saga. Made a construct worth it? Probably not. I do need to draw something pretty good here. Green Sun Zenith Escape Shift, Aftermath Analyst Crumbling Vestige. Chooses the Vestige. Now I haven't played Devoted Druid combo in a long time. Green Suns for a Dryad Arbor. Okay, well, we drew our Haywire Mite. So if we drew our Haywire Mite, Aftermath Analyst is in the graveyard already. I guess I'll just take a Blade then. I could take Bauble for Pact, but that seems kind of meh. And I drew the Haywire Mite, so I think it's a Blade here. I think I'm playing this Haywire Mite. I'm going to use one of the Halflings to equip the Blade onto Sephiroth. And then sacrifice it. Yeah, I'm going to lose to Pact. Calling that now. I guess I could tap the... No, I'm going to sacrifice this anyways. Maybe I don't want to attack with the Halfling. Oh, more Aura. Holy Aura Farm. Not about exiling this, but I'd rather exile an Amulet effect, I think. I feel like we can beat a Titan. Also good to surveil here. Not interested in that. Legend Ruling Sephiroth does trigger it. I'm thinking if I can kill him this turn. I think I should be able to kill him. I get another blade. I equip the blade here. So 4 things are gonna die. One, two, three. I guess depends on what I draw. I'm gonna think about this now. Pretty sure he's dead. Because then I could sack this Haywire Mite. And I attack here, sacrifice the construct, trigger the Sephiroth. And then it flips into a 15/15 flyer. Holy moly. 15/15 flyer. Somebody just said at the beginning of this turn, I feel like if Sephiroth were any other spell, this game would be over. Take that back right now. I'm giving you one chance, one opportunity. No, I meant the third Sephiroth. No, the second Sephiroth was integral to flip the first Sephiroth. So you can't even say the second Sephiroth either. I don't think I have time for Emrakul in this matchup. I gotta leave one in. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to cut, though. Like, Needle's probably not that good, but Needle names Boseiju, which is nice. I could take out the Soul Guide Lantern, but they have Aftermath Analyst stuff. Let's ignore the Aftermath Analyst, maybe. Rumble could be bad here. I would cut Emrakul in 2 Rumbles. Seven rounds. I got a trigger from the Sephiroth Legend ruling, and then the Sephiroth that Legend ruled and died from the Legend rule triggered on an ETB and sacrificed the Halfling. And then the other Sephiroth triggers when it attacks. And it's a little tough, but we'll keep it. I don't know if I'm going to turn 2 Sephiroth. No, you can't draw in Magic Online. So we're going to have to go 6-0, and then we're locked. Blade. I think I stir here and try to hit a Damping Sphere. Alright, no Damping Sphere. I don't really want to play the Boseiju out either. I don't have to this turn yet. I guess I could play the Boseiju, play this, and then conceal this as information. That's really bad if he has something like a Fire Spout. Need Nathan to say they don't play Fire Spout. I don't know, Pyroclasm, Fire Magic, whatever. Some sort of 2 damage to everything. Splunk. Splunk, Grazer, T West. I don't want to see the opponent's list. Hmm. Oh, you're gonna link me their stream? Yeah, I'm down. I'll take a peep. So I can brood scale. I might have a dismember. But I can brood scale, make infinite mana, then I have no payoff because I'm missing black mana to cast the Sephiroth. So maybe I'm supposed to cast the Sephiroth, sack the halfling, I still have Boseiju up for the splunking. Maybe I play the Sephiroth and I don't sack the halfling. That's probably the play. If you got it, flaunt it. I don't know if that's what they say. If they have packs in their T West deck? Probably not. Nah, not possible. It did take a lot of restraint. I'm not gonna lie. That still looks like a dismember to me. Could also pick up Boseiju and Boseiju my blade now. Returns Boseiju T West, has to Boseiju this blade. Oh, there's Dismember. Could pick up another Splunking, play the Splunking. Excuse me, play the Splunking. Or we could just grab the Titan. Also has the Scavenger Grounds. Not allowed to kill the blade. Don't you touch my blade. Choose the Splunking. Boseiju's the blade. It's another Broodscale. I don't think I want another Broodscale. Thief of Existence. Bro, thank you for the 200 in the 24 months. No Mario RPG. Needle, interesting. So I have Splunking T West in hand. I guess I just needle the T West. I can needle the Woodland also. Well, if I needle the T West, it takes 4. I guess I don't really care about the T West, but the T West can find another Boseiju. Whereas the Woodland can turn into a Titan. I guess I needle the Woodland. It's a tragedy. It is a tragedy. I feel like it's T West into Boseiju. But maybe it's Splunking into Boseiju. Okay. Plays the T West. Plays the Titan. He drew a Titan? This freaking guy. Maybe it's just Needle for Boseiju. I think Needle Boseiju is probably the best thing to do in hindsight. Could have access to 2 Boseijus. Alright, what wins the game here? Kozilek's command? Oh, we're actually going for the Ode War line. Okay. Got Ode War the Saga. No cards in hand. I definitely have to thief this Splunking. I think I start with a Halfling and I sacrifice it to Sephiroth. Oh, wait, that's kind of huge. I gotta do math. Is he dead? I think if I played land before combat, he might have been dead. That would have been 3 plus 5 plus 9. I guess it would have been 1 short. I think it would have been 1 short. If the mathed anyways. So we pick up Bounce Land. We could attack, pick up T-West, pick up Boseiju. Drew a stock up, holy. I would have had lethal if I played land pre-combat. So I could have leveled up the Broodscale, which would have been an extra point of damage. Then I sacrificed that and I K command for 2, exile this, make 2 spawns, sack the 2, flip to Sephiroth, and that would have been lethal. Shisa, I should have played land pre-combat. It's better at randomly killing your opponent. I mean, I didn't know I was gonna draw a Kozilek's command. In hindsight, I should have played land pre-combat because that would have been lethal. You get Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Sephiroth, I don't know, you get some nice pieces. I'm gonna Boseiju the Needle. We're getting Shifting Woodland. Do we hit Aftermath Analyst also? Oh, we need an untap effect plus Aftermath Analyst. Guess we can Shifting Woodland into another Titan. I don't know. Escape Shift. Okay, we're gonna Woodland into a Splunk. But then I can K command the Splunk. I picked the wrong modes. Boseiju. So now we have to attack with Titan, pick up Bounce Land, Boseiju, and then Boseiju the Saga. Something like that. Are we almost out of Boseijus? I think we probably have 1 Boseiju left. This is a crazy game. Returns the T-West. What am I missing? I should just snipe them. I think I made this game way harder than I needed it to be. You can also just like take back land drops after doing an action sometimes, depending on what that action is. There's a lot of loosey-goosey stuff you can do now. I think you can also just take back certain spells even. You could like cast a spell and then if it doesn't resolve yet and you're just like, oh, actually I want to cast a different spell, they're like, yeah, you can take it back as long as your opponent like is tapped out or whatever. What the frick is this? I think I kind of just need to find a blade ASAP. Wow, fuck Tron. Using AI to sideboard? Wait, who's using AI to sideboard? Liquid metal coating? Bro, please. I just got here. I think I just lost. I guess I can Boseiju the liquid metal coating. I'm still gonna lose a land for it though. Yeah, I mean, why would you even want to use AI to sideboard? That seems horrible. You can use your phone in between games if it's for like sideboard stuff, because you can look at sideboard guides on your phone. Not saying I'd recommend it, but I usually like having a printed out one or like something tangible. Tron is the most cringe deck, I swear. Turn to Karn coding. GG. Handwritten is Aura. I've been handwriting a lot of my sideboard guys lately. Because it also helps you, like, kind of remember it. Do I even want Damping Sphere? Damping Sphere might just not be good enough. It's also turning off my Eldrazi Temple. Emrakul seems slow as well. I think I need to be a little bit faster than that. Gotta cut one card. One card, any card. Maybe it's a blade. My sideboard guy's handwritten. It looks like I'm pulling out a damn note. Or a damn homework assignment from middle school. Depends on how good your handwriting is. Because if your handwriting's good, then you get more aura points. Handwritten AI sideboard. Oh, so you have AI figure it all out for you. And then you handwrite whatever AI says. Genius. Tattoo your sideboard guide onto your arm. Write it on your palm like you're cheating in school. They're a building left to right clutch. Or crutch. I say clutch. You're so cringe, man. You are the most cringe person of all time. And I want you to know that. Jumba. The most cringe person literally alive to this day. I hope you're enjoying the stream, Jumba. Good old Jumba move. What's up, Jumba? How you doing, buddy? I just level up this brood scale. What kills this brood scale? I guess I could like just equip a blade to it. Oh me, oh my. And they say angle shooting is dead. I mean, I probably have to needle this Ugin. I really want to like Haywire Mite plus Damping Sphere, but with them having Ugin out, it doesn't even matter anymore. That's a good point. At least gift some subs if you're gonna watch the stream. Hmm. Well, what do I do now? I think it's Thoughtseize plus Rumble. Sephiroth ain't gonna live. We take the Mite, but the Mite's not really doing anything anymore. I take 8 damage. This game is still winnable. Which is probably the most irritating part of everything. Is the fact that this game's still winnable. If you buy a Marvel ticket, or if you buy a Marvel deck for $40 and sell a Fantastic card to a buy, you get 50 tickets. Holy shit. You're going infinite. Nice. I mean, Never lucky. I put Stirrings. Here's the thing, I'd have to keep another card on top. I need more green mana. I need one more green, so I don't think this is gonna work. I think I just bottom all these. How you doing, doctor? What's up, what's up, what's up? Well, that's cringe. Let's get the K command themselves. I'd have to top 2 bricks, which isn't worth it. Didn't take a damage off the pain line, didn't he? Thought my life total went down, but I could be wrong. You may have won the match, but you lost your morals this day. GG. I don't love this hand. If this were an Ancient Stirrings instead of a Fatal Push, I think I'd be more inclined to keep this hand. Thanks, BFG. I guess we keep it. Maybe I'll play the Saga on 1. I just go turn 1 Saga, turn 2 Broodscale. Depends on the matchup, though. Oh, it's E-Tron. Okay. I think that gives me more of a reason to try to win on turn 3 here. I'm going to RCLA for sure. Tron's very good. Very, very strong. If they have another Temple plus a K command, then going for the turn 2's bad. Or sorry, the turn 3. I think I'd just do it anyways. What is in Sacramento? LDXP. I'm probably down to do that. What did Timmy say? Is that a grocery store? Damn it, Timmy. Me when my Tron opponent doesn't snipe. Damping Sphere. In. Fatal Push out. Thief of Existence is fine. Thoughtseize and Nature's Clam. Don't bring in Damping Sphere. I can't even, like, help but laugh. It's just so ridiculous. Like, dog, it ain't that serious, man. What did I end up cutting last time? I don't remember now. Was it a Sephiroth? Sephiroth's like not that good in this matchup because it's the only color permanent. Maybe it is a Sephiroth here. This hand's definitely not keepable. What do I put back? Yeah, my deck is 61 cards because I accidentally put in an extra basic swamp into my deck. I am ready, PD. I'm excited. I have my charging adapter, or my wall outlet adapter, all ready to go. I don't think it's Rumble. I think it's like probably Fleshraker. I don't know. It's so hard. I go Halfling on 1, and then turn 2 Raker. The Rumble's really good too. Maybe it is the Fleshraker. Even though it feels weird. I think instead maybe go turn 1 Halfling and the turn 2 Rumble Broodscale. So we have the Rumble. If we hit Blade, then we get to go like Rumble Blade instead. Torpor Orb. Does that do anything? It's a pretty bad Rumble. I could take the Boseiju. Boseiju this Ugin's Lab, maybe. Could take an E-Temple for a better Kozilek's command. I think I'm supposed to take the Boseiju. Torpor Orb's a weird one. I'm not sure it does anything. Stops Fleshraker. Where's the blade? Guess a pass. I guess the Mind Stone. The Acropolis, thank you for the prop of 39 mods. Sorry, they cast a Mind Stone, not the Mind Stone. Or we get revenge on Jumbo. We'll have to see. Is this a Karn? What's a Chalice Hunt too? They do know I have this Boseiju. Significantly better the Mind Stone. Dismember, no. Despair. I think it was still worth going for it there. It's very possible that Chalice was their only answer. Torpor Orb's not so bad here. Thoughtseize here? No. Oh, wait. Yes! Torpor Orb, yes! I love you, Torpor Orb. Their own Torpor Orb getting him good here is so funny. I can't exile Thought Not. Okay, what am I looking for? A Broodscale is a good start. A Haywire Mite is also a good start, right? Just take out that Torpor Orb. Broodscale, kill you. Wow. That was pretty good. Lethal. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, I guess. How do I win? Looks at the top 2 cards of my library. Oh. Alright. Cool. They have Ugin to stop the combo. Oh, Chad. You fucking crack me up. Should have cast a flute. My opponent said, ah, shit. My opponent said that was a hell of a scry 3, and they're right. It was a hell of a scry 3. I would be like crashing out if I were them. That's an insane scry 3. This is how the match is supposed to play out. I think it's very good for Broodscale most of the time. Okay. Double Rumble's definitely saving this hand. Yeah, the Infinite is Broodscale with Blade of the Bloodchief. It says whenever a creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Whenever Broodscale gets a counter, it makes a token that you can sacrifice and make a mana. So you sacrifice it, put a counter, make a mana, and then you just loop that over and over. And if you have a Sephiroth out, it drains them. Or if you have a Fleshraker, it kills them. No, Namor's in top 8. Namor? Namor? Namorous? Oh, heck yeah. My opponent said we played in the spotlight in Vegas. I'm not sure what round I played my opponent. Well, I gotta take the Broodscale, methinks. Now, if we draw a land and my opponent taps out, they're dead. Yeah, we're playing Sephiroth instead of Chrysalis. My wife and I both have Teslas, and I've helped a few other people get familiar with theirs too, so feel free to ask any questions here in Iowa. My friends and I usually take my cars to the RCs and RCQs because they're so cheap to travel with. Yeah, I've heard they're really cheap as well. Honestly, the self-driving on it's really sweet too. Although I can't justify paying for the self-driving. It's quite pricey. Yeah, they have to leave mana up, otherwise they just die to Broodscale Blade here. So they're probably holding up Thraben Charm or Galv. One of the two. I guess we can spot check for Thraben Charm by playing the Urza Saga. My Roomba has self-driving technology. Who up playing with a Roomba? So just take a second Saga. Pass. Yeah, sweet Diesel. I'd have to become part-time streamer for that though. But you know, it's not out of the question. Cat. I think I just play Emrakul next turn, right? How do you cake man the grave? I guess it depends on what I draw. Cat. I think I want as much mana to work with as possible. I almost assuredly have Galv. So I gotta decide how to play around that. It's probably just leaving up Kozilek's command. And just trying to like turbo Emrakul. Not so turbo Emrakul. They were probably going to kill something plus make spawns. See if they have a Bomba. If they have a Bomba, it changes things. Let's see what they do this turn. Bomba. Thanks, Steve. Have a good night. I think I'm just supposed to K command myself for 4. Blade, Rumble, Swamp. I don't want like any of these. Take the Rumble, I guess. Your Needle's in the main deck, by the way. That's kind of huge. Although, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just Needle Goblin Bombardment. I actually messed that up. I should have clicked on the card first and then cast it. Because if I floated 6 mana, they could have Thraben Charmed and killed my graveyard in response. With the Blade the Broodscale trigger on the stack, so I almost messed that up horribly. Ranger Capitan. Valid. Pushes in Culling Ritual, Thief. Vexing Bauble sucks. Soul Guide sucks. I like Emrakul here. I think Emrakul's pretty good. Sephiroth and Fleshraker are both pretty poor. Fleshraker's probably worse. Let's trim 2 of those. Could take one of these over another Fleshraker, but I think 2 Fleshrakers is sufficient. Yeah, I needled the Goblin Bombardment, which maybe I shouldn't have. I don't think it really mattered, though. There I get to play the Ranger Captain, give an energy to the Guide of Souls, attack, spend all 3 energy, block with the Emrakul, block with the Fleshraker on the cat, wipe both of those out, sack the Ranger Captain after failing to find, and then chalk the land in, or maybe just don't play the land at all. Yeah, I accidentally registered 61 cards because I put an extra basic swamp in the deck. I right-clicked on the Moto home screen over here, and I hit add lands to deck. I tried to add 2 forests, but it automatically suggests some number of lands, so it also suggested a swamp. And then I clicked add to deck, and then I didn't realize it. And now I have 61 because I have an extra swamp in my deck. Which kind of works out, because if I ever play land destruction, I have an extra basic. It kind of works out. Low key. Just kidding, chat. We won't top 8. Top 8s. Oh. Yeah, every single Broodscale list will have a swamp from now until the rest of the time. I don't think I can keep this hand against energy. Definitely not if they keep 7. If they mulligan, I can think about keeping this hand. Is Emrakul the win con? It's an alternate win condition for when you can't combo or the games get grindy. Oh, this hand. That's a keeper. Yeah, I mean, if my opponent Blood Moons me, it'll come in handy for sure. I think the only time it's come in handy is when I just open hands that just have the swamp and like wouldn't have enough lands to operate without the swamp. And those are the times where it's come in handy, but other than that, not particularly. Swamp go. Nothing to see here. Why did I play this land? Chad, am I dumb? Don't answer that. I just took a point of damage for no reason. Don't answer that. I drew another land. I'm terrified. Oh, please let me draw a land. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Mortuary on top? No. Oh, please, please, please. No, bro. I'ma cry. Yeah, time to throw the blade away. They're gonna top Bomba, aren't they? Oh, please, please, please don't kill my spawn. Please, please, please. Yes. Cold. Opponent writing a Twitter post as we speak. This motherfucker. Ritual again. Wait a minute, are you cooking with that one? Accused of casting Culling Ritual. Trigger my Sephiroth. Uh-oh. Wrath the Skies. My Sephiroth! Goodbye, friend. I can't cast Kozilek's command. Damn you, Swamp! How dare you? I mean, that's pretty good. Did they get a Ragavan? La Mulana? I haven't heard of that game. I like Metroidvanias, though. Although, oftentimes, Metroidvanias are very confusing. I get lost very, very quickly. They get the Ragster. Eldrazi Temple. That works. Best card in the game, baby. We love a good best card in the game. Fantastic cards in Modern Legal, though. Shit, you're right. No Codex in my deck. What is this? Hello? Oh, what's up, buddy? Fancy meeting you here. Come here often? Maybe I sack this halfling. I guess the halfling blocks the Ragavan, though. Hmm. No, I can't. I need 4 to sack 4 things. Oh. That's true. If I drew a Rumble, would have been quite good. Like a Culling Ritual, Sephiroth? Oh, yeah, huh? That'd have been pretty good. Well, I can't do that anymore, so. Put the blade on the Sephiroth and shake it all up, or whatever they say. And here I thought our energy matchup was bad. Win this game so I can go to bed. But then you have to watch until we're out of the top 8, so you have to stay up even longer. Sephiroth, no! That's a bummer. I should have sacked the halfling, Chad. Mistakes were made. Namor didn't make it. No, Namor. Alright. You top deck like a possessed man. A man possessed, rather. I should have adapted. I messed up here. By the way. Should have adapted. That's because I hate Timmy and I just don't want him to go to bed yet. Because if I adapt, then they can't crack the Ranger Captain after I make a bunch of mana. You can press W to go faster. I'm not sure if I want to go faster. I gotta hold Timmy hostage. I could also adapt and make an infinitely large spawn. I should have adapted for sure. Because now I can't adapt and I messed up and everything sucks. I know it doesn't make an infinitely large spawn, but it plays around the fact that they could sack the Ranger Captain. No, I was wrong. I need another blade. But it plays around the fact that they could sack the Ranger Captain, but they could sack it in response to me adapting. But no, if they do that, then they'd have to sack it in response to the blade equip. How do I do this? We ain't done yet, Timmy. How do we win from here? I don't know. Oh, God among mortals. Well, hello there. I will not let you fetch. Not on my watch. I hate Jamis or Jim Bob or whatever his name is. I hope not hate Monka. No, I think you're a hater, Timmy. You're a certified hater. I just had to click more. I just feel like I wasn't clicking enough. Oh my god. Jumba's here. It's mortuary, though. 10's pretty good. Minus this mortuary. I think I just... Mortuary. Nope. Broodscale mirror. Broodscale mirror. The Jumba rematch. Jumba. My opponent has died. Push. Nature's Claim. Vexing Bauble out. Thief of Existence in. I think the Lantern can come out. Emrakul's fine. Needle's weird. I think the Stirrings can come out. I don't really like Thoughtseize that much in the mirror. It's like fine. I like Thoughtseize against more dedicated combo decks that aren't playing Urza Saga. I think I like interacting on the board more. I feel like they can outgrind Thoughtseize. Speaking of Saga. I don't really want to overboard and make my Rumbles bad unless I was completely taking out Rumble. I'm like completely taking out Rumble. I think it's fine. Draw Fatal Push. Halfling. Never beating the coin flip format allegations. Yes, quite. Most of the cards I want to draw are spells. So I'm not sure Rumble's really doing anything for me here. I think I just do this and hope that they don't kill me and that I rumble into a blade. But even if I rumble into a blade, I guess I'm still not killing them. They rumbled into nothing. I need to draw a Fatal Push. Did not draw a Fatal Push. Rumble into a Haywire Mite. I milled over a Fatal Push. That was the first card I milled over was a Fatal Push. Oh, despair. Maybe they don't have a payoff. Smile. Chat, I think they have a payoff. Or maybe they don't have a payoff. I was gonna make two really big guys. It's probably really hard for me to beat. I don't think I can beat two really big guys. Not in bringing Culling Ritual. I could draw a Fatal Push and like play Thief, eat a blade, and then Fatal Push the other. Yeah, I actually think I messed this up. I should have just played Sephiroth, because if I have Sephiroth out, they can't combo me. Maybe that was better than going for the Rumble. Alright, I think we're pretty dead. I have to block two things a turn. If we draw Fatal Push. I don't think I'm winning the game without drawing a Fatal Push. Yeah, I should have just played Sephiroth, because if they don't answer Sephiroth, they just die. Like, they can't combo. Well, they can, but they can only combo up to their life total. Oh, man. This hand could cast Sephiroth. Or Fatal Push. I'd be very happy with it. Don't Nature's Claim me. GG. Springleaf Drum. Saga. Springleaf Drum. Dead. I love modern. I love modern. Oh my god, the run back. Motherfucking Jumba. The EV of doubt is insane. Don't worry, I won't fault you. Natty turn 3. It's gonna be Karn Flute. Get like Addy, thank you for the deal. I appreciate you. Here comes the flute. Extinguish your battleship. Ugh. Jump is so cringe. Man, this Karn is fucked. I just can't. I don't think I beat this Karn. Yeah. I think we're dead. Maybe he doesn't have land. Now this guy's playing a lot faster now. Coincidence? He is running really hot though. Like Natty Tron into Fleshraker Karn. Kinda crazy. That was my Void Mirror. Yeah, the X post after this, if he wins, is gonna go crazy. Seem like put up a hand hider, it's still lost. Man, I have to imagine Emrakul's just not good here. Mm-mm-mm. 61 card special, baby. Yeah, we'll just put it down right now before we get fluted. Hmm. Why does he have Vexing Bauble in? Hmm. Definite dismember vibes. Holy schmoly, Red Incognito, thank you for what the hell's this? Ready, Red. Shay. Thank you. That's crazy. Appreciate you. Corn. Hmm. Insane Envy. I gotta think about what we're gonna do here. Karn the Great Creator. Sadly, self attack Karn. Fleshraker. Karn down. Vexing Bauble to stop. Okie dokie. Your turn. Two, three, 1, 2, 1. No, I have a Damping Sphere out. Eldrazi mana. Don't make Eldrazi mana. Vanish. Be gone. Wow, look, they fluted Bladed the Bloodchief instead of Damping Sphere. What a concept. Hmm. Ah, the old Devourer for none. It's brain think time. Hmm. This is really bad. Aside from this Boseiju. Like, if I Boseiju this, it's not even game, though. I get an extra land also. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So I think I just do this until I present the lethal threat. Thanks, Jumbo. Let's see what this is. Kozilek's command? Maybe. Larry. Larry the Leveler. Tagging with Thief was free. No, because they could have chumped with the 0-drop or the token on one of the lethal threats and then eaten my Thief. For all the marbles, chat. And Mulligan. Italy mentioned, PogChamp. Loves having Tron on 3. No wet ball, sadly. Boseiju's kind of pog, but no wet ball. Well, shit. Assemble Tron again. Wait, they got an Ugin's lab? I think he just misclicked. It's kind of big. Snipe himself. Just make sure I don't mess up. Hold on, big things happening again. Do that. Make a thingy. Just trying to figure out how to lose this game. Listening to chats minus EV. Facts. That was a pretty good draw. W Needle. That was also a pretty good draw. Alright. What you got, Jumba? Alright, it's a blocker. Jumba at 6. Jumba actually at virtual 3. I send. Block. I just drew a new card. So I died at Kozilek's command here. Alright, no hand. Look, Ma, no hand. Good luck, Jumba. Good luck, buddy boy. You got 4 mana, or 5 mana in a dream. Quick, Jumba, watch the stream, buddy. Watch yourself getting mogged on in real time. Yeah, watch yourself get mogged on in real time, buddy! Woo! Woo-wee. I just yelled at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. Shee! Congrats, believers. Fat fucking L Jumba. You know what?
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.